I'm sitting in a mediation room, divorce mediation. My wife across from me crying, mascara running, her lawyer's hand on her shoulder. "He ruined my life," she sobs. "I have nothing, no money, no home. He took everything." The mediator looks at me, sympathetic to her, suspicious of me. "Mr. Chen, do you have a response?" I open my laptop, turn it toward the mediator. "Yes, I'd like you to watch this video. It's from my home security camera. From 3 days ago. I press play. Let me tell you how I got here. Quick thing, if you love stories about karma and betrayal catching up with cheaters, hit subscribe and the bell. I post news stories every week. Now, back to what happened. I'm Marcus Chen. I'm 39, corporate attorney at a law firm in Boston. I make $290,000 a year. Married to Rachel for 8 years, no kids. I bought our condo in Back Bay before we got married. 2-bedroom. Beautiful views. $650,000 in 2014. Now worth $950,000. My name on the deed. Rachel worked in marketing when we met. Made $80,000 a year. Quit after 3 years of marriage. "I want to start my own consulting business," she said. I supported her. Gave her $50,000 to start. Paid all our bills while she built her business. Her business never took off. 3 years. No clients. No revenue. "It takes time," she'd say. "Building a brand is hard." I didn't push. I made enough for both of us. Then 6 months ago, things changed. Rachel started acting strange, distant, cold. "Are you okay?" I'd ask. "I'm fine. Just stressed about the business." One night, I came home late, 10 p.m. Court case ran long. Rachel was on the phone in the bedroom. Door closed. I could hear her voice through the door. "I know, I'm working on it. He won't suspect anything." I knocked. The talking stopped. She opened the door. "Who are you talking to?" "My sister, just venting." "About what?" "Nothing, girl stuff." 2 weeks later, Rachel asked about our finances. "How much do we have saved?" "About $200,000. Why?" "Just curious. Planning for the future." "What future?" "Our future. Retirement, investments." It felt off, but I let it go. Then, 1 month ago, Rachel told me she wanted a divorce. "I'm not happy. I haven't been for years. I want out." "What? Why didn't you tell me?" "I'm telling you now, I want a divorce." "Okay, we can work this out. Mediation. Split things fairly. I want the condo, and half of everything else. The condo is mine. I bought it before we got married. I've lived there for 8 years. I deserve it. We hired lawyers, filed for divorce, scheduled mediation. 2 weeks before mediation, I was working from home. Rachel was out. "Meeting with a potential client," she said. I needed a file from our home office. Went to the filing cabinet, pulled open a drawer, found a folder labeled Divorce Strategy. I opened it. Notes, in Rachel's handwriting. Phase 1, establish financial dependence, quit job, make him pay for everything. Phase 2, document abuse, collect evidence, photos, recordings, witnesses. Phase 3, file restraining order, get him removed from condo, change locks. Phase 4, file for divorce, claim domestic violence, get full custody of assets. I read it 3 times. She'd been planning this for months, maybe years. There was more. A list of evidence she planned to create. Bruises, makeup tutorial from YouTube. Broken items, stage a fight scene. Witnesses, sister will testify she saw him hit me. 911 call, practice crying, sound scared. My hands were shaking. She was planning to frame me for domestic violence, to steal my condo, my savings, everything. I took photos of every page, sent them to my lawyer. Then I had an idea. I installed security cameras, hidden, in the living room, kitchen, bedroom, home office, small, wireless, motion activated, cloud storage. Rachel never noticed. 3 days before mediation, I was at work. Got a notification on my phone, motion detected, living room camera. I opened the app, live feed, Rachel and her sister Kelly sitting on my couch. I started recording. Kelly, "Are you ready for Thursday?" Rachel, "Yeah, I've been practicing. I can cry on command now. Kelly, what about the bruises? Rachel, I bought the makeup. I'll do it Wednesday night. Take photos, then wash it off before mediation. Kelly, and you're sure he won't fight back? Rachel, he's a lawyer. He'll try to be rational, logical. But when I start crying and talking about abuse, the mediator will side with me. They always side with the woman. Kelly, what if he has evidence? Rachel, evidence of what? I've been careful. No texts, no emails, nothing he can use. Kelly, and I'll testify? Rachel, yes, you'll say you saw him grab me, push me, yell at me. You're my sister. They'll believe you. Rachel laughed. By next month, I'll have the condo, the savings, everything. And he'll be fighting a restraining order. I saved the video, sent it to my lawyer. We need to talk, I texted. Now. Mediation day, Thursday, 2 p.m. Rachel arrived with her lawyer, eyes red, tissue in hand, playing the victim. I arrived with my lawyer and my laptop. We sat across from each other, mediator between us. The mediator started. Let's begin with Mrs. Chen. Rachel, can you explain why you're seeking this divorce? Rachel started crying. I can't do this anymore. He's ruined my life. Can you elaborate? He's controlling, manipulative. He controls all the money. I have nothing. No job, no savings. He made me quit working, made me dependent on him. That's not true, I said. Please, Mr. Chen, let her finish. Rachel continued. And he's violent. He's grabbed me, pushed me, yelled at me. I'm scared of him. Her lawyer jumped in. We're prepared to file for a restraining order. My client fears for her safety. The mediator looked at me. Mr. Chen, these are serious allegations. They're lies, complete fabrications. Do you have any evidence to support that? Yes, I do. I opened my laptop, turned it toward the mediator. This is a video from my home security camera, recorded 3 days ago. I'd like you to watch it. I pressed play. The video showed Rachel and Kelly on the couch, audio clear. Kelly, are you ready for Thursday? Rachel, yeah, I've been practicing. I can cry on command now. The mediator's eyes went wide. Kelly, what about the bruises? Rachel, I bought the makeup. I'll do it Wednesday night. Take photos. Rachel's face went white. Her lawyer leaned over. What is this? The video continued. Rachel, when I start crying and talking about abuse, the mediator will side with me. They always side with the woman. Kelly, and I'll testify? Rachel, yes, you'll say you saw him grab me, push me, yell at me. Rachel laughed on the video. By next month, I'll have the condo, the savings, everything. I paused the video. The room was silent. The mediator looked at Rachel. Mrs. Chen, did you plan to make false allegations of domestic violence? Rachel was shaking. I didn't mean, did you plan to commit perjury? To have your sister commit perjury? It's not, I was just... Her lawyer stood up. I need to speak with my client privately. I think that's a good idea, the mediator said. They left the room. My lawyer looked at me. That was perfect. What happens now? She's done. False allegations. Conspiracy to commit fraud. She'll get nothing. And she might face criminal charges. Rachel's lawyer withdrew from the case. Ethical conflict, he said. Rachel tried to find another lawyer. No one would take her case. The video had leaked. Word spread. The divorce went to court. Judge reviewed the video, the notes, the divorce strategy folder. Mrs. Chen, you plan to make false allegations of domestic violence to gain financial advantage in this divorce. That's fraud. That's perjury. That's criminal. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. A mistake? You planned this for months. You recruited your sister. You bought makeup to fake bruises. This wasn't a mistake. This was premeditated fraud. The judge ruled in my favor. Condo, mine. Savings, mine. Rachel got nothing. Furthermore, I'm referring this case to the district attorney. Mrs. Chen, you may face criminal charges for conspiracy to commit fraud and attempted perjury. Rachel was investigated. DA declined to prosecute. Insufficient evidence of completed crime, they said. But the threat was enough. Rachel moved in with her sister, got a job as a receptionist. $38,000 a year. Kelly stopped talking to her. You dragged me into your scheme. I could have gone to jail. I kept the condo, sold it 2 years later. $1.1 million, moved to New York. New job. Partner at a bigger firm, $420,000 salary. Started dating again. Met a woman named Lisa, 36. Doctor, independent, honest. We've been together for 18 months. She's never asked about my money, never asked about my past, just trust. 3 years after the divorce, I was at a legal conference in Boston, giving a presentation on family law ethics. Rachel was there, attending, sitting in the back row. After my presentation, she walked up. "Marcus, Rachel, you were great up there. Congratulations on making partner." "Thanks. I'm sorry for everything, for the plan, for trying to frame you, for lying." "I know. Do you forgive me?" I looked at her, at the woman who'd planned to destroy my life, to frame me for domestic violence, to steal everything I'd worked for. "I don't forgive you, but I don't hate you either. You made your choices, you're living with them. I lost everything, my marriage, my reputation. My sister won't talk to me, I'm alone." "You didn't lose everything. You never had it, you tried to steal it." "I know, I wish I'd been honest, asked for a fair divorce, split things fairly." "So do I. But you weren't. And now, here we are." Lisa walked up. "Ready to go?" "Yeah." Rachel looked at Lisa. "She's lovely." "She is. And she's honest." We walked away. The best revenge, I learned, wasn't revenge at all. It was installing security cameras, recording the truth, playing it in mediation, and then building a life so good that running into your ex 3 years later, while she's attending conferences alone and you're giving presentations as a partner, feels like seeing a stranger whose lies had nothing to do with your $1.1 million condo sale and your $420,000 salary. Some people think they can fake abuse, fake bruises, fake tears. They think the system will automatically believe them. They're wrong, because sometimes husbands install cameras and record the planning and play it for the mediator, and then the truth comes out. If this story had you on the edge of your seat, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. I've got more stories like this coming. And drop a comment telling me, would you have installed the cameras like I did? Or handled it differently? What would you have done? I read every comment. See you in the next one.